What's going on? It's Fist, bringing it straight from my heart for me to you, because that's what I do. Continue our conversation on from the Fisticuffs video. If you haven't watched it, go back and watch that. Basically, you know, in a nutshell, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare is not going to be a classic first-person shooter, military shooter. I mean, your core audience, that's what Call of Duty fans were brought up on, and that's not what it's going to be. So, you know, having a lot of friends that were hardcore fans of the franchise Call of Duty. What I mean by hardcore fans, they buy unconditionally. They buy any Call of Duty without question. And now you want people to invest time in this Call of Duty that's not a classic first-person military shooter. So basically what you're saying to the fan base is that you're following a shitty franchise like EA and just slapping the Call of Duty name or the Battlefield name on any game or whatever you want to call it, just so you can, you know, do other things. Like, that's the worst idea ever. Slapping the mantra or slapping the Call of Duty or the Battlefield name on a game that's not what the core audience expects and just assuming that they're going to be okay with it, it just whittles away what the fans really want. And it's like you don't even listen to your core audience, and that's why, you know, you're going to have a problem. That's why this is going to be the first Call of Duty that is probably going to be where the hardcore fans who've always purchased Call of Duty. See, when you build up years and years of people buying this game, they could just buy this game and they could just jump on it and play it, and they know what it's going to be. But you're just getting away from that whole thing. Yeah, of course McDonald's is there all the time, and we know there's a Big Mac with sesame seed and the fucking sauce and da-da-da-da-da-da. The number one is the Big Mac combo. Everybody knows that. I don't even have to think about it. I got it memorized. I mean, because of all these years, it's always been the same. Number one is Big Mac combo. People are used to that. They might not always go there every single day, but it's there. So when the game comes out and people can buy it, they're going to play it. And if you want to tax people $70 a disc, then those people will come back and play the game, and they'll play it and they'll buy it. But when you completely change the philosophy of your game, you change it, McDonald's to whatever, selling tacos, people ain't coming anymore. They're used to it. It's just human nature. We are creatures of habit. I mean, think about it. Think about yourself. How many times do you eat something different at breakfast? How many times do you eat something different at lunch? How many times do you change the style of shoes, pants, or how you look and what you wear? You're defined by habits. And now you want to take this game and completely change it. There's nothing wrong with change. Believe me. I mean, that's progress. It happens. But to slap a name on and take away from your core audience, it's going to affect what the game is. Essentially, a military first-person, modern military first-person shooter. And when you do that, once people leave your business, they never come back. A portion of them never come back. A few might come back and check to see what's up, but if they don't like what they see, then they're gone forever. They'll never come back. You might get a second chance with a few hardcores, but most are going to be gone. So, I mean, I don't know what to say. Cloaking and, you know, exosuit, I don't know. It might be the greatest thing since sliced bread. But the way it's looking now and the way people are talking about it, it's definitely not a military first-person shooter classic. If I were Call of Duty and if I were Activision, everybody's moving free to play, I would combo up Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty 4, and make an all-exclusive one backup plan game where you could play all the Call of Duty maps and all the guns from those three games in one game. And I'd use the Modern Warfare 2 perk system, engine or whatever, Modern Warfare 2 style of game, and put it in HD, today's modern 1080p 60 frames per second, and I would do it that way for the fans. I mean, they deserve that. We essentially deserve something like that. This going into a different direction, this shouldn't even have Call of Duty name on it, to be honest with you. I'm just being honest, and I'm not hating. You know, history, like I said in the last video, repeats itself. Why make the same mistake as EA has made and slap the Battlefield name on every game that comes out that's a first-person shooter? I mean, they're different games. Anyways, get the fuck out of here.